in the way that Navjot Singh Sidhu is going about his public projection, he seems to be conveying the sense that he's been told by the Gandhi family that he'll be the next chief minister, even though Captain stays on, but that's just the way he's setting it up, and he has the backing of the High Command in the Congress. For the moment, it seems Captain will accept Sidhu becoming PCC chief, but you can be certain that the Captain won't like it. So where will the Punjab cricket match go next? Especially that this team seems to be fighting with their two captain and vice captain fighting. But the vice captain doesn't accept the captain as his captain. He just said, well, the coach is my captain, not my captain. So it's a very confusing situation. What will happen when Navjot Singh Sidhu is officially made the Pradesh Congress chief? Will the captain rebel? Can there be a coup under the captain's nose? He's 79 years old. Does he have the stomach for another fight? Even though he's a military man himself, historian, does he know that, maybe his time has passed? Talk about all of this and more. It's a fascinating political story. I'm joined in the studio by my partner in political crime, as it were, analysis, Rajdeep Sardesai. We have with us Rasheed Kidwai once again. With us on this broadcast is Sanjay Jha. Ahab Singh Grewal is a spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab. Rajkumar Verka is an MLA from Amritsar West. He is from the Punjab Congress. Rajdeep, is it correct to conclude that Navjot Singh Sidhu seems to be carrying out a public coup of sorts against Captain Amarinder Singh? The challenger is coming and telling the captain on his face, I am going to dethrone you. Your time is past. It's my time now.
Certainly, Rahul, that would be the optics at the moment. What we've seen in the last 72 hours since Sidhu was anointed the Punjab Congress chief is Sidhu has given the impression that he is the face of the Congress now. You've got a chief minister, but it's the chief minister who's heading towards the exit door. Mr. Sidhu has clearly pushed himself as the likely successor to Captain Amarinder Singh and done it in a manner that the captain has been pushed to the wall. Despite this, what I'm told is that there will be a temporary truce tomorrow. Whether there'll be jhappis and puppies, I don't know, but certainly the captain will attend the formal takeover by Sidhu as president. Sidhu in turn is likely to go to a tea which the captain is hosting. It's a temporary truce. Because Rahul, the wounds are too raw. You're seeing the manner in which Sidhu targets the captain. He's asked, who's your leader? He says Rahul Gandhi, effectively suggesting captain's not in the picture. He's in a way running his own agenda, his own show of strength. So clearly with someone like Mr. Sidhu who likes the attention on himself, captain is being pushed on the edges. And that's a strange situation for any political party.
Why is captain taking it? The sense was that he would not accept this, and he still, if he wants to put up a show of strength, the disproportionate majority of the MPs are on his side. He can split the MLA unit halfway through. He's still very strong. Why is he allowing this coup?
Rahul, it's not a one-day match. I think this, we've got to recognize that politics doesn't work according to our news schedules of 24/7. I think the captain is going to bide his time. He's recognized that the party high command, the Gandhi family and the siblings of the Gandhis, that Priyanka and Rahul have clearly pitched their weight behind Sidhu. In such a situation, the captain's options are limited because MLAs go in the direction where the wind is blowing. Congress MLAs have gone towards Sidhu. So therefore the captain has to bide his time, hope that Sidhu presses the self-destruct button and then make his move. So any move that he makes will be a month or two from now. He's 79. Remember, even if he fights next year's election, it's probably his last election. So he's like a military general, and he's a follower of military history who's decided, look, I have not won this battle. I clearly have to now take a step back, but the war is not over. I think that's very clear. The captain is biding his time. His options today are limited. We don't know what tomorrow brings. So it's
Rasheed Kidwai, what's tomorrow likely to bring? Will Captain Amarinder Singh just accept a challenger coming in, a challenger whom he clearly doesn't think much of, and telling him that it's my time now, Captain Saab, your innings is over, you're now retired, hurt, I'm padding up to play for Punjab Congress and you can sit in the pavilion? Or will Captain Amarinder Singh, the military man, fight back and guard his turf?
I think, Rahul, from the day one, the media per se is reading too much. Actually, Captain Amarinder Singh is able to see writing on the wall. He doesn't enjoy support of majority of party MLAs. and High Command is giving him some kind of, honorable exit in the sense that he will continue to be the, Chief Minister till the last day of this tenure of the State Assembly. Rahul, sometimes we tend to read too much about these personal equations between, personalities, like in this case, Captain Amarinder and Sidhu. Let me tell you, with the making of, Mughal-e-Azam, Dilip Kumar and Madhubala, they were not even in talking terms. And yet they performed, fabulously well those, intimate romantic scenes. And the film turned out to be a blockbuster. So it is performance that matters. So assembly election of 2022, how the Congress will perform, that will determine everything. Whether they were in talking terms or not, or they hug each other.
But will Captain give it his all? No, 1 second. Will Captain fight as if he wants the Congress to win? I understand Punjab
Obviously,
politics at a very close level. If the captain pulls his hands, Hindi mein kehte hain, haath kheench liya, then it's not going to be easy for Sidhu, because in the villages, in the towns, in rural Punjab, it's Captain who's seen as the towering personality. If he backs Sidhu, then of course the Congress will do very well. But if the Captain pulls out of this campaign, then it's going to be a very bruising battle where nobody's going to come out shining.
No, why would Captain pull out? I mean, he is essentially a Congress person. Congress leader is spent considerable time.
He's being insulted, he's being humiliated. Those are two reasons for him to pull out. He's a proud man. He's the descendant of the Maharaja of Patiala. He's a military man. He's got his own pride and vanity. And given what Sidhu is saying, you saw that comment Sidhu made. He's not my captain, my captain is Rahul Gandhi. You think Captain Amarinder Singh likes that?
No, Captain Amarinder Singh is a seasoned politician. He is not going to be, upset or make his move as per, we sitting in TV studio. He knows what, support of 52, 60, 62 MLAs means. That is what I said in the opening sentence, that he is seeing writing on the wall. What is the option? He can just burn his entire, the political legacy that he had built, or he can be very dignified about it. And I think he's being very dignified about the whole thing.